planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic. Hello everyone and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and for today's episode of Make It Happen with Your Planner, I'm going to share with you guys another update for One Book July. I am still in Arizona and I've done a little bit more in here. So if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, be sure and check out the playlist for One Book July 2017 for my other videos. And then also, there is one should be out there for everyone's videos for 2017, and you can see what a lot of other people are doing as well. So I'm just going to flip to the updates since we last spoke. Of course, I've updated some things in here, and I apologize, this desk I'm borrowing is pretty shaky, so you may see some shaking going on. But I've done all those things we already talked about, but this is one of the really cool postcards that I got, and I'm not sure where I got this one, but if you guys have been watching my previous videos in this series, you know that I find New Mexico to be extraordinarily beautiful, and I really like this postcard. So, and Arizona is beautiful as well. I really think the mountains in Tucson are gorgeous, but I still think that New Mexico is the top of the list. There aren't as many mountains in the Phoenix area, but they're beautiful as well. Okay, and let's see. Let's go to the updates. I'm trying not to shake this table too much, you guys. Okay, now I think you saw a little bit of this. You did see a little bit of this in the previous video, but if you haven't seen it, check out the video from Friday. No, it's from Monday, from my 99-cent store haul. I think that was Monday. Yeah. And so I got some really cool watercolors as part of that were $4.99, and this blue around here is one of the watercolors, and the hue is really, really nice. So that's a little bit of an update. And then also here are a couple of pictures from a brochure from one of the places that my daughter and I went to on the way to Arizona. It was in New Mexico, and it's White Sands National Monument, which is fantastic, and I'll show you a bigger postcard from that as well. But it is, just this natural phenomenon. And when you're miles out driving on the highway, you can see it's just like a white horizon. And it's all white sand, which is just gorgeous. And so I added that in here. And just a little sticker here that says, start each day with a grateful heart. And this green around here is also from those watercolors. Alrighty. And then... so this is how I started decorating this week, and I've got a mixture of English and Spanish in here, but I just freehanded. I looked up some different pictures online of palm trees, because there are palm trees all over the place here in Arizona, and then I just kind of doodled some palm trees there, and I like the way that they turned out. And then here is my these are my appointments, las citas, and the objectives for the week, los objetivos. And so these are, what are these? These are Artist Loft dual tip brush markers here. This is a Tim Holtz stain in the background. And then these are all of the new watercolors that I got from the 99-cent store. So, like I said, there are mountains everywhere, and I just thought I'd kind of make that my background theme. So we've got some blue sky. I apologize, there's an airplane flying overhead. We're not far from an Air Force base. So I did some mountains here, blue sky, and some grass for this week for my weekly / daily pages. And then I just used those same colors that were on the previous page to kind of just do a little bit of paint. And I'll do some drawing throughout on this. And then I just continued with that whole theme and just did different splashes of the watercolor. And I love the feel of the crinkling of this paper, which is from an insert from Peaky Dory Designs on Etsy from my friend John, who also has a YouTube channel called John Rush. So check him out. And then, and I have been putting around here who I got stickers from. So I don't have very many stickers in for this week, but this one is from River River Street stickers, this little planner. And this one I got from a D-Stash, so I don't know. And this one's from Go Plan OK. This is Mambi. And let's see. Yeah, just some splashes of that watercolor. And then here's a really cool splash of watercolor. And I just saw this is going past this week. Is this week? Yeah, this is just going in the future weeks, just using and playing with the watercolor. And I love how the paper is just wrinkling a little bit from that. Okay, so that's this one. And let's see, I did a little bit more somewhere in here. Okay. And this was, I don't think I told you guys about this, but this is a thrift store that we stopped in Clovis, New Mexico. That was really nice. We got a few things there. And then this is a postcard I got not far from Roswell, which is really cool with the alien on there. Now, we just drove kind of past Roswell. We didn't stop in there. So I didn't check out any of the, you know, crop circles or any of that kind of stuff, which would have been really cool. So I just taped this in, so it's just flipped in there. Okay, and let's see what else we got. And I showed you guys this in the last video, but I just kind of taped up my budget stuff because I need to correct and update that. Now this I need to tape a little bit better, but this is a postcard from White Sands National Monument, which is a really cool place. And what a lot of people do is they have in the gift shop where you buy like these buckets. I'm so sorry about all the shaking. Maybe I should just hold this up. Buy these plastic buckets and this wax, and then they slide like sort of like snow sledding, but they sand sled across the sand, which is really cool. And I don't know if I had this or not yet either. I don't think so. And so when we went to White Sands, they have stamps, which is really cool for the National Monument. And you can actually buy a little passport book that lets you stamp in all of, every time you go to a national park, you can stamp in that little passport book, which is really, really neat. Okay. Ooh, sorry, just bumped my camera. And let's see what else we did or I did in here. Let me sit that down so I can get to it. I'm a little bit behind on my gratitude, so I need to catch that up. And I've just had some busy days doing some school stuff for my daughter and with the university. I've updated just a little bit of this. So, you know, guys, I showed you the whole flip out in a previous video. So check that out if you haven't seen it. And then I've just done a little bit more Bible study notes on this side. And then I think that may be it. Yes, so that is it for this week, you guys. This is the next to the last update. So I will have another update next week, or next Wednesday, which I hope I can give you some really cool news. I can't tell you just yet because it hasn't been finalized. But once it is, I will let you guys know. And thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to reach 1,200 subscribers this year, and this morning I was at 946, which is awesome. Yay! And so please tell your friends and family. And if you are a subscriber, I want to remind you that you get an additional discount from my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop. And that discount is in the comments below, and there's a new one every month. And until next time, everyone, happy planning!